both men and women, and there's sexy women fighting in corsets, and there's sexy men in long leather coats, and it's funny.
Yeah, there's
some
loads
good
of
action sequences and
good
stuff.
action.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a good date movie.
Well then, a classic tale shows in theaters this weekend, but it comes with a horrific twist. Jane Austen's book, Pride and Prejudice, now includes zombies. Movie writer Mike Scott with NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune, joining us now with more. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, so they had to spice this thing up here. A classic just wouldn't do. Had to put a zombie twist on it.
Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. This is the literary horror mashup based on the book by Seth Grahame-Smith, who also brought us Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. And really, the title kind of tells you what it is. It's, you know, while I was watching it, I was thinking to myself, who is this movie really for? And I'll tell you what, who it's not for. It's not really for diehard horror fans. It's rated PG-13, and as I say in my review on NOLA.com and in today's Times-Picayune, there's a little bit too much Jane and not enough pain for diehard horror fans. I also think just curious moviegoers might find it a little bit tiresome after a while, but Jane Austen fans, ironically, will be the ones who I think enjoy this the most, because it does a real nice job of weaving large chunks of the story. It's fairly loyal to the story, and then it just throws some zombies in there. And so it has fun with it. If you've read the book, if you love the book, you'll get, there are a lot of references in there that are funny. They'll enjoy it on a guilty pleasure level, but Jane Austen fans should enjoy this one.
Well, during Carnival, a lot of folks were chanting Hail Caesar in Metairie, but I think some fans, especially of George Clooney, will be saying that this weekend.
Right.
Hail Caesar hitting theaters.
Hail Caesar, the new Coen Brothers film. This is the third in what they're calling their Numbskull trilogy with George Clooney. You remember he starred in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, as well as in Burn After Reading. And in this, it's a sort of a love letter to and a satire of old Hollywood. He plays a 1950s matinee idol who in the middle of the production of a major epic is kidnapped. So it's up to Josh Brolin's character, who plays a studio fixer, to find him. He's hired by the studios to sort of smooth things over when big stars get into trouble. It's actually based on, very loosely, a real guy in Hollywood who operated for MGM back in the day. This one, the word on this one is, it's sort of Coen Brothers light. It's goofy, it's a little episodic, so it's not their best movie you've ever seen, but if you're a Coen Brothers fan, you should have a real nice time with this one.
It does look like a little bit of fun. Josh Brolin always plays that really good, almost kind of swarmy character.
Yep. And once more, he's good
yes.
at it. If you're good at something, you stick with it.
And there you go. Okay, and then the choice, Nicholas Sparks. Like I said, this might be a movie that a lot of guys get dragged to by their significant others this weekend.
Yeah, sort of getting an early jump on Valentine's Day. It's based on the Nicholas Sparks novel of the same name. And if you've seen a Nicholas Sparks movie or read a Nicholas Sparks novel, you know what's in store. It's a southern set tale of young love, two young lovers who their affection for each other is put to the ultimate test. Just like every other Nicholas Sparks movie, basically. Right. If you like Nicholas Sparks movies and that Harlequin romance type of movie, this one will fit nicely for you. And if you don't, Marvel's Deadpool opens next week, which will be a good replacement.
There we go. Okay, you're saying if you've read those or watched those, it's more like endured those on my behalf.
I think I might agree with you. I keep waiting for one of them to be as good as The Notebook, which was a fine Nicholas Sparks movie, but we haven't seen another one since.
Okay, all right. Mike Scott with NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune, telling us what movies to see if we won't be doing anything Carnival. So you can imagine, you'll have your choice of seats in the theaters.
That's right, between the Super Bowl and the parades, right?
No doubt about it. Thanks, Mike.